Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today we're going to be looking at The Incredible Hulk and the editions that I have for this film. So I've got a few versions of this film, so we'll have a look at those today. We'll give you a little bit of trivia about the films, a bit of a closer look at the editions. Okay, so today, as you can see, we're going to be looking at the Incredible Hulk film that came out in 2008. This was pretty much the sort of first film that we got in the MCU, starring Edward Norton. And the editions in front are what I'm going to be looking at in a little bit of a closer look today. So I'm going to start off with some trivia. Louise Letter wanted Mark Ruffalo for the role of Bruce Banner, but Marvel insisted on Edward Norton. Ruffalo would go on to replace Norton as Banner in future Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Captain America Civil War is the first reappearance of William Hurt as the General Thaddeus Ross since this film, an 8-year absence for his character. The Russo brothers directing that film wanted to incorporate Ross as they felt that the character had been forgotten a bit since this film. According to Tim Roth, Edward Norton rewrote scenes every day. Norton and Liv Tyler also spent hours discussing their characters' lives, especially before the Hulk appeared. And finally, at around 1 hour and 4 minutes after the Hulk appears at Culver University, 2 students are interviewed in the news, named Jack McGee and Jim Wilson. Jack McGee was a tabloid reporter who attempted to track down the Hulk in the Incredible Hulk in 1977 television series and in the comics. Jim Wilson was a young runaway who befriended the Hulk and was the nephew of Sam Wilson / the Falcon. Okay, so as I say, in front of us here we've got 2 Blu-rays, so we've got this one and this one. There's a 4K inside of this slipcase, and this is a DVD. So we'll look at the DVD first, and then we'll move on to these 3 editions. Okay, so yeah, back in the day when this first came out, DVD was still very much the main format. Blu-ray had only just kind of started, I think about 2006, 2007. So I actually opted at the time, and I can remember purchasing this steelbook. There's a steelbook inside of this slipcover from HMV, when I did have an HMV in my local town. Unfortunately no longer there, but what I did was, on the DVD standard edition, there was also this really nice 2-disc special edition lenticular, which had really nice sort of image of the Incredible Hulk facing off, what's his name? Abomination. So yeah, I really like that. Unfortunately, these are stuck on here as part of the lenticular, but what I did was I modified this slipcase a little bit, to actually go over this the steelbook. You can see there's a slight line here that would have been covered over, but yeah, if you want to pause that, you're welcome to. There's all the tech specs, etc., and the special features. What you got in the steelbook version was exactly the same as what you got on the standard DVD. So we'll take this off. And then here is the DVD version, again with alternate artwork, which was quite nice at the time. Nice green banner at the top there with the 2-disc special edition. Again, unfortunately, these were printed on. There's the spine, and then on the back. Now again, this was back in the day when they used to print on the back of the steelbooks. A bit of a shame, but you know, what can you do? And we open it up, and then inside we've got the DVD edition, movie, disc 1, and then Abomination on disc 2. Take those both out, and then we've got some really nice artwork of the 2 main characters. So yeah, a really nice steelbook in DVD. So on to the next edition that I've got, and again, this was I think this is an import actually, if I remember right. I got this on eBay. Did leave that sticker on because I thought if I took it off, it might actually sort of, you know, sort of leave all residue and whatnot. So so yeah. But what's really nice about this is the green banner at the top. Very unusual to get that on a release. Usually it's blue, you know, or was blue. But again, it's that same image that's pretty much on that DVD lenticular that I just shown. There's the spine. And on the back, a little bit different backing on here. There we go, PG-13. So yeah, this was an American release. There's the tech specs down the bottom. Very much at the time they were doing this BD Live and U-Control and all this sort of stuff. It's very much in, Blu-ray was in its infancy, so they were really trying to sort of, you know, promote all the sort of special features and whatnot that you could do with Blu-ray. But down here we've got all the additional features, and this would have come with a digital copy at the time. So we take this off. Now what's really nice about this release is the green case. It's a slim case, but yeah, it's a little bit harder to get hold of this one. It's not, you know, rare, but it's, yeah, it's not as freely available as the standard blue case that you would have got back in the day. So again, that same image on there. There's the spine, and then again the back is pretty much the same as the slip cover. Open it up, and again there's the Blu-ray. This would have been, oh, actually this is a user guide, so yeah, it shows you sort of, you know, Blu-ray very much in its infancy. So this would have been about how to navigate all around the menus, whatnot. And it's quite nice that this is sort of specifically for this release. It's not a general one, you know, they've done it specifically for the Incredible Hulk release. So yeah, it's a nice bit of sort of memorabilia. Here's the digital code that you would have got at the time. Obviously that would be defunct. And here's the oh yeah, I'll take that out of there. The digital copy and the DVD ROM. Well, that would be the digital copy, wouldn't it? I don't think it would be a DVD version of the film. So yeah, a really nice sort of unique edition of the Incredible Hulk on Blu-ray. What I also keep with that edition, I keep that in a like one of these plastic sleeves, and this was a lenticular that I picked up at the time. There's no depth with this at all. It's a bit of a shame, but it was just something I picked up on eBay. It's, you know, just no magnet or anything, but yeah, I just keep that sort of in the case with this edition. Okay, so up next, now this again, this is one of my little hybrid editions, I suppose. Somebody was just selling this slip case, no contents with it. As you can see, it's the Hulk, or Edward Norton's character here. These are sort of cut away. Now I do believe this was a Zavvi edition where the steelbook sort of had you could see things within inside here, but it was very, very cheap. I think it was a couple of quid, and I thought, oh well, I'll just pick it up and just pop the my edition inside, which we'll see in a sec. So you've got the spine there, and then on the back you've got the Abomination character. I forget his name, but yeah, same sort of design here. And then if we take out what we've got inside, now this is actually the 4K. I'm not actually opening this, to be honest. I do need to watch this on 4K, because yeah, this is the only film that's not on Disney Plus, I don't believe, because it's a Universal release. There's your spine. DTS:X soundtrack on here, which is nice to see. Universal do like to put DTS:X. I think probably this is the only Marvel film with a DTS:X soundtrack, to be honest. So yeah, yeah, I do need to sort of get into this and watch it. And then the last edition I have, this is a Nova Media Lenticular. It's still sealed. I'm not going to open this. I quite like to keep some things sealed. Now again, it's that same image as the previous lenticular that I showed you, this one, but this does actually have a decent amount of depth to it. These Korean releases, you know, they're always really good at their sort of lenticulars, and yeah, you've got the sort of cityscape behind, and you've got the helicopters, and there's a real sense of depth, especially around his sort of arms and hands. You can really tell the sort of depth between Bruce Banner and the Hulk behind. So that's really nice. And you can see down here, Nova Media Edition number 9. Turn it to the spine. So there's the spine there. And then on the back, now again, this is another lenticular that I picked up. Again, it was, I think, pretty cheap on eBay. I think this may have been part of a Zavvi exclusive, I remember. It's definitely a magnet. Quite a quality one, this. And again, there's a nice sense of depth here again. So I've got this image 3 times now, but yeah, I'll just keep it on the back of here. And then on the back here, we've got another nice scene from the film. This is the face-off between Abomination and the Hulk at the end of the film. Text specs down the bottom. And then you can see this was a limited edition of 1,800 copies. And my copy was 861. So yeah, now contained within here is a steelbook. And again, if you want to sort of find out exactly what the steelbook is, I'm sure there's loads of other videos on YouTube where you can see, but yeah, we've got a little bit of movement there as well, actually. So yeah, a nice edition from Nova Media. So I hope you enjoyed that sort of close look at the Incredible Hulk editions in my collection. If you're new to the channel, thanks for clicking on the thumbnail and watching the video. Please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below, and hit the notification bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video like this. Welcome back to existing subscribers as well. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Please give the video a thumbs up. That really does help out the channel, and it tells YouTube that you like these sorts of videos, and that encourages me to create more content. Please leave a comment. Stick down in the comments. Have you seen this film? Do you own this film? DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, 3D Blu-ray? Yeah, pop down in the comments your thoughts on this film. You can also find me on Instagram. I'm over there and I post pictures from time to time. So, yep, go and follow me over there as well. Right, guys, so thanks for watching the video. Take care. And next time we'll be looking at Thor and the editions I have for the first 3 films. I didn't collect Love and Thunder because that's part of Phase 4, and I've only collected the first 3 phases of Marvel. Okay, thanks for watching the video, guys. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye now.